The Luminor Submersible Bronzo PAM968 was an absolute hit when it was first unveiled in 2011. A decade later, memories might be a little dwindling, but the first Bronzo was truly a success for Panerai. The appeal was obvious. Set against a period that was peak Panerai, not only was the Bronzo the first bronze watch of the current era, but the copper alloy was a natural fit for Panerai's military-inspired style. Unsurprisingly, and disappointing to the die-hard believers in limited editions, the first Bronzo spawned three others: the PAM507 of 2013, the PAM671 of 2017, and the one-off PAM907 in 2017 made for a British charity. Although the multiplying editions have made the concept less special, the Bronzo is speculated to remain as Panerai's most iconic and collectible modern watch. In fact, any of the Bronzo editions still sell for more than their original retail, being one of the rare few Panerai watches with that distinction today. In 2019, the brand launched the regular production Bronzo, the PAM968. Panerai would first announce that they would release 1,000 pieces every year, however it has since increased to 1,500. This new Bronzo takes inspiration from the unique PAM907, having a similar dark brown dial. But, in a first for the series, the bezel features a ceramic bezel insert to match the dial, giving it a distinctive look that brings the design closer to that of other submersible models. The case of the Bronzo PAM968 is identical to the two most recent iterations. It measures 47mm wide and is slightly thinner than the first two versions due to the 6mm high P9010 movement inside. It's equipped with the infamous crown-locking lever that's a Panerai trademark. The case is made entirely out of phosphor bronze, an alloy that is 92% copper and 8% tin. Unlike the aluminium bronze alloys used in the Tudor Black Bay bronze or Mont Blanc 1858 monopusher, phosphor bronze is strongly reddish when new and develops verdigris, the bright blue-green patina that develops on the surface as a result of oxidization. All surfaces of the case have linear brushed finish that accentuates the patina as the oxidization tends to develop within the grain of the brushing. What distinguishes this Bronzo from its predecessors is the matte brown ceramic bezel insert. About half of the current submersible lineup features a ceramic bezel, in either black or blue, so it's not novel for the line, though it is a first for the Bronzo series. The ceramic insert adds a bit of sportiness to the design, though it was not lacking that in the first place. The advantage of ceramic is its scratch resistance, boasting a Vickers hardness rating second only to diamond. The dial is a flat, matte brown, continuing the sharply functional feel. The design, however, is unchanged from the original Bronzo, with a combination of batten and dot markers that are unique to the submersible line. But the lettering on the dial has changed, reflecting the recent change in the structure of the Panerai collection. A more significant feature differing from the earlier Bronzo editions is honey-coloured super luminova. While the first two Bronzos had white lume, and the third model with a blue dial ivory lume, the PAM968 has heavy faux aging on its luminous markings. Visible through the Sapphire caseback is the P9010 movement. It's a self-winding movement with double barrels for a 3-day power reserve, the standard for all of Panerai's in-house calibers. And also a near-universal feature in Panerai's in-house movements is the independently adjustable hour hand, which advances in 1 hour steps forward or backwards, making setting the time when crossing time zones easier. The movement finishing is typical Panerai, which means lots of straight graining and clean mechanical lines, with colour coming from the gilded parts and blue lacquer filling of the engraved text. And as is traditional for the Bronzo, the Sapphire window sits in a titanium caseback. Because bronze can cause skin irritation, hypoallergenic titanium is used for the bits of the watch that will come in contact with the skin, namely the back and the buckle. The Bronzo remains one of the definitive Bronzo watches. Not only did the first Bronzo arrive before everyone else, but the alloy makes sense for the watch and brand. Limited or not, the PAM968 Bronzo is a very attractive watch with a high cool factor, and is definitely one to have in any serious watch collection.